Hey everyone, we're standing on the new 7th tees. Where I'm actually standing was the old back tee of the 7th tees, and I thought this was a cool vantage point because you start to see the water filling up in front of the new 7th green, the force carry par 3 over water, which I'm super excited about. But yeah, we're now finally getting some irrigation in the ground. We're getting some finishing. You're seeing in the background the details of the bunker edging. So we've got bunkers being built on 7, 8, and 9. So this is where things start to happen real fast. Once the irrigation gets in the ground, topsoil gets spread, and we're ready to rock with grass. Having some spectacular weather these days, a little bit warmer than normal, so we're trying to take advantage of that. The other holes we're working on behind us here over the hill is the 6th green. That's been built. We're now down 6th fairway, the new cart path down the right side of 6th fairway, into hole number 1 greens, the next green that we're going to be finishing. 1 fairway. Anybody had a chance to look from the road, it's an incredibly wide new landing area on number 1. I'm super excited about that. And then as we go across the road to 1 and 6, we're going to go into number 5 greens next, then to 4.
We're here on number 8, where behind me you can see one of Andy's final shaped bunkers here. We do understand at this state they do look pretty intense, but as we go through these processes of installing liner, adding 6 inches of sand on the bottom of these, they're going to appear less and less severe as we get the slopes and the edges sodded. You'll start to see these things kind of soften up. So at their juvenile state, as they're shaped in with nothing in, they're all kind of look a little intimidating. But as we start to finish them with sand and sodding, they kind of ease up to the eye and become more of what you'd visualize when you're actually playing golf. Hopping over to the irrigation behind me, you can see a lot of these PVC pipes. Mike Kuhn and his company were out here recently, and we've laid out the irrigation system head by head on 7, 8, and 9. Really cool process where myself and the staff is heavily involved in placing these heads with Mike, understanding spacing, kind of the water requirements that we want. You know, we're going to lean on a little bit more of a drier side. We want things to be fast and firm. We don't want a bunch of wet spots everywhere. So Mike is really in tune with the agronomic requests of us as we lay these out. And something cool that I wanted to point out, you see these are kind of 2 heads side by side. So what Mike has done for us is put in supplemental heads for bunker sand. So as we go through, all these fairway bunkers will have an extra head by them, so we can throw those on in the morning, in the summer where the bunker sand gets really, really dry, especially in the fairways, to kind of match the consistency of the green so you don't get that super powdery feeling. So that's going to be a huge help for consistency, keeping bunker sand up on those faces that are a little bit steeper. So a really cool add. And then as we go through, we're putting in what are called quick couplers. So those are going to be where our guys connect in with their hoses, moving from what we used to do is a lot of head watering and not a lot of hose watering to kind of a 50-50 split. And that will allow us to truly dial the moisture in here and keeping things that are, you know, in swales dry and that are on mounds more moist. So a lot of good things happening here, and these guys are in the process of installing these lines and heads here on number 8. They'll do 8, 7, and 9, and then the construction guys will come behind them, and we really want to put the press on getting sod around these sloped features to kind of combat some of the rain and erosion.